Morning, Texas cyclists. Today is Saturday, March the 5th, 2022. Started a bike ride at 14 minutes after 10. A nice early start, relative. I'm riding the Cervelo Caledonia Rival AXS. Weather, unbelievable. 75 degrees, mostly cloudy. It's going to be a very windy ride. The wind is out of the south at 18 miles an hour, gusts at 25. Watching the Strada Bianchi earlier this morning, they also had a stretch of wind. They said it was like 32 to 34 kilometers an hour, about 20 miles an hour. So they can identify with me, or I can identify with them. Today's route, I'm going to go south through Tascasita, then to FM 1960. I'm going to ride through the construction zone at Atascocita Shores onto east, onto the Lake Houston Causeway, to FM 2100. Well, actually, I'm going to go south on Fair Lake Lane to FM 2100, and probably go north on FM 2100. I'm wearing my new performance long sleeve t-shirt underneath my Texbiker jersey. We'll see how this does. I like the sleeve length, and we'll see how it does. Just past Kingwood Park High School, on my way to North Park Drive. I'll go across that and then through North Woodland Hills on my way to West Lake Houston Parkway. I think today is the warmest it's been when I started a bike ride so far this year. That's good. Cyclist passing me. I'm on Tree Lane. I had seen him earlier as he was waiting for a traffic light at Woodridge Forest Parkway and North Park. I'm on Kings River Drive, riding northeast. Wasn't sure if I was going to see anybody after that original bike cyclist that I backed on Tree Lane, but I'm not the only person out biking today. Tascasita Shores and FM 1960. I'm going to turn left. This is going to be a mad dash down about 100 yards in the eastbound lanes. I have a head start, but the traffic stopped coming from the west. It's 12.3 miles. Riding east over Lake Houston. The wind is pretty strong from our right side. Also, it's chilly as it blows across the cool water. I made it through the barrier section without any problem. I think 2 cars passed me, but they were in the left lane. Approaching Fair Lake Lane. There's a cyclist. He come off of Fair Lake Lane. I'll turn right on Fair Lake. I see another cyclist stop. Traffic back up here. I crossed over FM 2100, rode east on Old Atascocita Road for 4 or 5/10 of a mile. I've now made a U-turn. I'm headed back to FM 2100. At the start of today's ride, I needed 24 miles to hit a 200-mile week. I'm at 17 miles right now, so at least 7 miles. And I'm more than that away from finishing the ride. Getting ready to turn right on FM 2100. I'll ride the sidewalk on the east side. Strong wind wants to push me to the right. When I make the turn on FM 2100, this side wind should become a tailwind. It's still pretty strong. Riding on the sidewalk, headed north to FM 1960. Hopefully this sidewalk is dry up ahead where the low spot is. No, it's wet. Well, it's kind of muddy. Dry mud though. After rain, this spot right here is about 4 to 6 inches deep. I rode the sidewalk up to just past Lake Houston United Methodist Church. The section of sidewalk that they were working on the last time I was over here is now poured. It just needs to be finished off. It comes up short about 50 feet from the railroad tracks. West on FM 1960, headed to the Lake Houston Causeway. I just crossed the intersection of East Lake Houston Parkway. The wind is from my left. At least it's not a headwind, but I don't know. A crosswind sometimes is bad as a headwind. Particularly when this one keeps wanting to push me to the right. Made it across Lake Houston, riding west. On the west side, I did have to wait for a few minutes till traffic empty spot came. Then turned left onto Atascocita Shores, and now I'm on Timber View Drive, riding west on my way to Walden. Riding south on Vantage View Lane in Walden, into the wind. Riding west over Lake Houston, the wind was brutal from the side, kept wanting to push me right, to the right. too much further, and I'll be riding to the west. Wind will be less of a problem, and then when I get to Pinehurst Trail, it'll be north. Wind will become a tailwind mostly.